Today with the Pretty Fix, the ultimate online makeup resource, we are going to show you how to pull off a super easy work look that not only looks good on everyone, but also gets you out the door fast and shows that you put in the right amount of effort. If you've been wondering what you can do to look polished, professional, and just really like the best version of yourself, this is the tutorial for you. But before we get started, let's get into some quick work makeup do's and don'ts. You do want to look put together, like you've made an effort, but you don't want to look overdone or have on really heavy makeup. You do want to wear something that makes you feel good, but you don't want to wear anything too sexy or too loud, which is distracting and pretty unprofessional. You do want to keep it simple so you can save time in the morning, but you don't want to only put on mascara and walk out the door. Now, obviously, not every job is the same, so use your own best judgment to tweak this look to your liking. If you can get away with having a little more fun, or maybe just not wearing as much makeup, that's totally up to you. But for the rest of you girls who want to know how to keep it professional, let's get into it. The first thing that you want to do is prep your skin. You want to literally just feel around your face a little bit, mainly to see if it's dry or oily, but also to see if there's any dry patches or bumpy skin texture. If your skin is dry, massage in a light layer of your moisturizer or add a couple drops of face oil in there. If your skin is oily, make sure you blot off any excess oil and then consider using a mattifying foundation primer underneath your makeup to help control the shine. If you end up with any little dry patches, you might want to use a gentle face scrub to try and minimize them. And if you have any bumpy skin texture, a foundation primer is going to be a huge help in creating a smoother surface for you to start working with. It's totally up to you what you'd like to use to even out your skin. If you have a tinted moisturizer you love, that's great, or you can use a foundation. Use a foundation brush or sponge to apply the least amount that you need to even out your skin so that you don't look too heavy and overdone. Then use your favorite concealer and a brush to get rid of any under eye circles, redness, or to hide any pesky zits that might have popped up. Set all of this with a dusting of translucent powder and a fluffy powder brush. Start the eyes by applying just two eyeshadows. The first is a medium, muted shade of your choice that doesn't have too much shimmer in it. Find a color that registers a little bit deeper than your skin, but not what you would consider dark in comparison, and keep it in the natural category. Think more like taupe, bronze, plum, hazel, etc., and choose a color that makes your eyes pop. Using a large eyeshadow brush, pat this medium shade all over the lid of the eye and up to the crease. Then grab a clean blending brush and windshield wiper it back and forth in the crease to soften and blend away the edges. We want to softly define underneath the eyes as well, so take a very small eyeshadow brush and pick up a bit of that same eyeshadow color and wiggle it back and forth just underneath your lower eyelashes, staying as close to the lash line as possible. Next, choose a light, shimmery eyeshadow shade and use a small eyeshadow brush to pat this color right on top of the other eyeshadow, staying solely on the eyelid and not blending it into the crease. If you'd like, you can add a little extra at the inner corner of your eyelid to really brighten and open up your eyes. So now that you've got those eyeshadows in place, use an eyeliner pencil to line your upper lash line. Black or brown eyeliner are a great choice, but you could also use a plum or a dark bronze if you really want to bring out your eye color. Then use a Q-tip or a small clean brush to gently smudge the eyeliner a bit so it doesn't look too harsh. Add a swipe of mascara on your top lashes and use whatever is left on the mascara wand to gently do your lower lashes as well. If you feel like your brows need to be filled in a little bit, go for a natural effect by using short, hair-like strokes just in the areas that are sparse. After you've filled in the brows a bit, use a spoolie brush to blend through them and soften the color, and then swipe on some brow gel to set them in place. Use a blush brush that's the same size as your cheek to pick up a little color, tap off the excess, and sweep it across your cheeks. If you end up with a little bit too much blush, use your foundation brush to blend and take it down a notch so that it looks natural. To look fully put together, you definitely want to put something on your lips as a finishing touch. Lip gloss is a little bit too casual for work, so either a tinted lip balm or a lipstick are a much better choice. Find a color that is just a bit darker or brighter than your natural lip color and put it on directly from the tube. Your work look is officially finished. Make sure that you bring a small touch-up kit with you to work so that you can really look fresh all day long. It's a great idea to at least have blotting papers or powder in case you get oily, concealer to make sure your skin looks flawless all day, and your lip color to reapply as it fades. Thank you so much for tuning into The Pretty Fix. I hope that this look really helps you feel confident when you're heading out the door in the morning, doing your morning routine. If you realize that you kind of need a few things to complete this look, you can always check out the products linked below this video that we recommend. Please give us a like and subscribe to our channel if this video was helpful to you. And we'd love to hear your feedback, so feel free to comment below and head over to our website at theprettyfix.com for way more expert makeup advice.